Hi, I'm Randy Aldridge. Welcome to your hometown. Today we're in my hometown of Southport, North Carolina, which has a long maritime history at the mouth of the Cape Fear River. Today we're at the North Carolina Maritime Museum and we're going to learn all about it. Come join me. So I am looking at Southport through the only periscope in the state of North Carolina. It's right here at the North Carolina Maritime Museum at Southport, and I've got Mary Strickland, who is the manager, who's going to tell us a lot more about it today. Thanks for having us, Mary.
I'm glad to have you here.
I actually have to be honest, I grew up here, and there's so much as I look around that I didn't know. Let's take a walk and tell me some of the highlights that people can expect when they come to visit you.
Very good. We are a history museum having to do with all the maritime of the lower Cape Fear River. As such, we cover everything that there has been in the commerce and so on and so forth, because that is the history. It's all maritime. So we have an opportunity to touch it all.
Right. So you start with things like the fishing industry. I saw a thing on shipwrecks. A very famous, very tall fisherman.
Yes, Eli Gore, or knee-high Gore.
They called him knee-high because he was shaped like a knee-high bottle, right?
He was 7 foot 4 inches. He was a gentle giant.
And what I'm actually kind of amazed by is how much stuff there is packed into this little building.
No, you have many centuries. The museum site that you're in right now is on Fort Johnston, which was built to protect the colonial Brunswick town.
Yeah.
So we start with the 1700s and go all the way up to now with aquaculture. We cover it all.
And I used to play on that Garrison lawn when I was a kid.
I know you did.
Well, I know it takes a lot to keep something like this going, and there's lots of beautiful things to see. But you can also buy stuff. Can you take me and let me see the gift shop too?
Love to.
Of course, no trip to a museum is complete without a trip to the gift shop. And here at the North Carolina Maritime Museum in Southport, they've got something for all the kids, little and big like me. This is Sharon, and she runs the show here. Sharon, what are some popular items you have here?
I would say one of the most popular items would be our books. We have books by local authors, and they all talk about the Lower Cape Fear.
You have some stuff for little kids too, right?
We do. We have one of the most popular things would be our pirate coins. And no, they're not real, but they look real.
But of course, all of this helps run the museum. And we have somebody here. This is Shirley, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the foundation that keeps all of this going. Exactly how does that work?
Well, we are a nonprofit, and we exist simply to fund the museum to supplement the state funding. We fundraise, we offer memberships, we take memorials, anything that we can do that will help the museum function.
Of course, and of course you can't run a museum like this without money, so make sure when you come you stop by the gift shop. But there's also ways to learn here. That we're going to learn about next. There are so many exhibits here, everything from the fishing industry to pirates, but they also do education. I've got Lori Sandel in here with me to tell us a little bit about that. Tell us what you guys do here in terms of education, Lori.
It's incredible, the different programs that we have, the things we do with adults and children. We also have guided tours, which can be costume interpreted if you would like.
And the governor's done something new recently too, right?
Right, we're the E in Education, and so now we're focusing on more K through 12 education. We have programs and bar me boxes that we can go out to the school if they cannot come to us. But here as well, we have Gyotaku, which is a fish prints, poetry, and we talk about our natural environment as well. So we're incorporating everything into one class.
So hands-on learning.
Hands-on learning.
Thanks so much for telling us about it. This is a great place to visit. The beautiful Cape Fear River in Southport, home to pirates, privateers, pilot boats, and pleasure boats for generations. It's right across from Fort Johnson, which is where you'll find the North Carolina Maritime Museum at Southport, a place where you'll find exhibits on everything you need to know about the Cape Fear area. It's definitely worth a visit when you visit this beautiful coastal town and my hometown. Make sure you check them out. They're going to be expanding soon. For WWAY News Channel 3 and your hometown, Southport, I'm Randy Aldridge.